She said, Jiggy, my feet, boom. Yeah, you already know what it is when we appear right here on your TV screen, because everything we do it big, because all we do is win. We're balling out on another level every day. We come up on this stage, and as always, we've been shining all week.
Yes, sir. Nothing is stopping us from getting you from point normal to point extremely explosive vibes. It's super mean, it's super clean, it's fresh, and we're authentic and unapologetic on how we run things. And let me just say, we can be a little bit extra in our ways.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's right. The Esplash Midweek Edition is ready to rumble. And even if we're not ready, when it gets to us, there's no stunting. This is the real deal. And believe me, this is what dreams are made of. So let's go.
This is what dreams are made of.
Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce myself. It's the freshest boy on the block. No time to check the clock. You know it's all love, no Glock. J Poems the Flames, Big P, Big J, whatever one suits you is about to get blazing. Let's get it.
It's a big.
Blaze where?
Blazing.
No bond this. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Royal Highness's Finest. I go by the name King OJ, but you can call me OJ. That's what it is. It is what it is.
Alrighty, you know my name. My name is Catherine. You all know me as Lady Cat, her real hotness. Queen Cat, her real hotness. Kit Kat, the person, not the chocolate, baby. Kitty Kata, Catty of the Catty Cruise, baby. Okay, so today, we're laying it down fresh and hot as ever, as you'll be getting the best of entertainment news, celebrity birthday shout-outs, and of course, after that, we'll be getting schooled on the history of entertainment on this very day only on Rewind.
And of course, you already know it's Wednesday, so we'll be checking out who we have got as our Woman Crush Wednesday, followed by a guest interview, after which I'll be taking care of our slice of social media madness for today on Social Veil.
All right, on the flip side of the show, we'll be chewing it off. We'll also have the news recap, check out New Music Wednesday. Then we'll be going all the way to the top on this week's
Esplash Top 10 Countdown.
That's
energy,
gyration sound. You know?
Yeah. Then you not take your fuck and your bottle. Bang, 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 bang.
I mean,
I love that one right
big
there.
ups
Love
to
it.
Casey. I mean, he stays reinventing himself.
Yep.
That's cool. I mean, he's been there for how long? And this sound is, whether you like it or not, it's catchy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
true.
You know, so he just needs to just push this sound. Before you know it, it does scatter everywhere. So
And I even like what he did with the old gospel thing, switching, doing gospel song, and that project alone for Casey is crazy, it's enormous because people love it. People vibe and gyrate to it. It's the gospel side of Casey, by the way.
what do you think
Another?
about his new hairstyle, though?
Well, it's Casey.
I was actually waiting for you to talk about Casey's hairstyle.
Well, it's Casey. It's Casey. Casey would always want to do something different, and I have no comment. So I'm just going to talk about the video, the fact that he always finds a way to infuse his culture. Like you see the different types of masquerades doing their traditional dances. That was pretty amazing.
That is juju right there.
I like it.
Nothing to do with that. All right, let's dive straight into
Did anybody see Portable? I'm a baboon. I live in the zoo. Zazu. I'm a baboon. I stay in the zoo.
You know the problem?
Zazu.
The same person that says, Olokpa, Mako, everybody.
Eh.
When he reach in town, now he won't carry Olokpa.
Carry Olokpa.
No, he stays in the news for the wrong reasons every week in, week out. He has been consistent, so you have to give that to him.
So the first time I saw that video, it was the caption for me before OJ now spoke about it, and then I watched it. I'm like, wow, I'm a federal government liability. Like,
We
how?
actually have a character.
How?
Did you see his staff I was shouting to in the video?
The lady.
Yes.
Yeah, I think that, yeah.
Yeah, they should do DNA test. That's probably sick.
Yeah, I think so. I think they're related.
Family,
Or manager
one way or
also.
the other.
It's just crazy how all of a sudden the video just started. They came to the studio, they came to pick him up, and Nigerians will definitely bring out the video
Of course.
to record the process, and he was going back and forth to the Nigerian police force, blah, 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 tackling them, saying, I don't tell you make you leave Yahoo. Yahoo boy send police, make he come pick musician.
They say before he come, the guys pay him, even they go in stations. Superstar.
Appearance.
But they actually released a statement because it said you people cannot just come. The Ogun State Police Command, I think they released a statement saying that they've actually invited him more than twice and he refused to come, so they decided to come.
I feel for his friends that are Yahoo people because he go leak everybody
cast
out.
all of
Just wait
them.
for it.
Now you go cast
That's
them.
gangster, by the way. I'm a baboon. I live in the zoo. Zazu. I'm a baboon. I stay in the zoo.
Now that one they
Zazu. Character.
Okay, I say we have started the entertainment news, so let's just go on. And we have good news as Wizkid and Tems win 2023 iHeart Radio Award. Nigerian singers Wizkid and Tems have been named the joint winners of the newly created Afrobeat Artist of the Year category at the 2023 iHeart Radio Music Awards. The Essence crooners beat their fellow compatriots Burna Boy, CK, and Fireboy to clinch the award. Tems also snagged a second award on the night at the event, which held at the Dolby Theatre in Hollywood, California, hosted by Lenny Kravitz. Her collaboration with Future and Drake, Wait For You, won the Hip Hop Song of the Year category, as she was also nominated for Best R&B Song for a hit single, Free Mind, which she lost to SZA's I Hate You. The biggest winner of the night was Taylor Swift, who scooped 6 awards, including Song of the Year for Anti-Hero. She thanked her collaborator Jack Antonoff in her acceptance speech, calling him like a family member and also a collaborator of dreams, thereby recalling how she initially was not sure that Anti-Hero had the element to be a huge radio hit, but they forged forward anyway. British singer Harry Styles won the Artist of the Year, while Glorilla tied with Lato for the Best New Hip Hop Artist category. Nigerian singer Rema, who was nominated for the Best Music Video category with Calm Down, which featured Selena Gomez, lost to Korean group BTS. Other winners on the night include Lizzo, who won Song of the Year with About Damn Time. Doja Cat was named as the most played artist of the year. Sam Smith won Best Collaboration with Unholy. Drake, congratulations to all the winners.
Nigerian music is... So this used to be a dream back in the day.
Yep.
We've been in the same categories with all of these people. Yes, they've gone as far as even creating separate categories for Afrobeat genre, and of course, Wizkid and Tems won that one. Whatever they did in essence, I don't know, but that song just keeps getting all the accolades here and there. Rema's Calm Down competing, but BTS, it's hard competing with BTS, the K-pop group. Yeah, we know, but you just being nominated in any category whatsoever for any award, whichever award, that's massive on its own. That's massive on its own.
I mean, so the thing for me is the fact that if you guys didn't notice, the Afrobeat now has its own category. That wasn't the case before. You know, it was always under world music and all that stuff. Now we actually are being focused, and they are putting focus on Afrobeat. The genre itself is mainstream now. It wasn't mainstream before, but now it's actually mainstream, and everybody wants to jump on that wave, on the Afrobeat wave. Every artist, what's that guy now that copied Mr. Easy?
I saw it.
Everybody now wants to jump on it. So big ups to everybody. This, like OJ said, these were the days that we dreamt about. Now we're on that stage. We only have to maximize the efforts. Now, what they need to do for me is they need to now focus on bringing the remaining guys out here. You know what? The other boys back home. And I think,
that's why I love what Wizkid said in a particular interview. He said, whatever myself, Bonner, and Davido are doing right now is just child's play. The guys back home, look at what Udumodu Black is doing with Declan Rice.
That's a movement.
Everybody is just,
So he didn't have to talk about anything else. It's just one song. And that's major, that's big. I mean, remember that there were people that started this movement.
Should I shout out to them? The band,
Subaba,
Peace Baba.
They started this movement
Then
back
the likes of the King Sonny Ade before.
you know, Majek for Shek. All those people started it. So generation to generation, it just keeps getting better and better. And I hope that brings a lot more development and shine to our industry as a whole. So yeah, congratulations to
I have a quick question. Do you think the Grammys should make an Afrobeat category? Instead of the regular global
Well,
music category?
See, I feel like even if they do create a category for us,
Yeah.
Nigerian music right now is so vast, and we have so much great music that we'll still find some Nigerian artists who will seep their way into the
Yeah.
world music
Yeah.
category. So we're always conquering.
So don't forget that Afro beats. I mean, Jules and some other people sat down on the podcast, Davido, Wale, and they talked about the Afro beats. So the Afro beats, let's not forget, is Afro fusion because it's a fusion
Yep.
of other African sounds. So the Afro beat itself, it's a combination of different sounds from Africa, not
Africa,
just
yeah.
Yes.
Nigeria.
Nigeria, yeah,
Of
true.
So you
course.
have Ghana, you have
South
South
Africa.
Africa, you have all this. So they need to recognize that, okay, Africa is a continent on its own.
Yeah, not a
It's
country.
movement.
Not a country.
It's not a country. You know, so our sound, we have millions of people. Nigeria alone is the most populous black nation,
Yep.
right? Plus South Africa and other people. So they need to know that, see, these people are a movement, and our numbers prove that to
Yeah,
us.
true that.
The
True.
streaming numbers, you
Yep.
can't beat Wizkid fans.
Yeah.
Oh.
Right? You can't, if Wizkid is nominated for any award that has to do with voting,
That's the
Yes, he
voting. They
would
go
win.
in.
he will win.
Of course.
He will beat Drake. How many times have they nominated them? He will beat these people because he has the numbers. You know, so they need to recognize that and know that, okay, this movement is a major movement.
Yeah.
Hopefully one day we get that recognition.
All
One
I'm going
day.
to say is I'm just proud of Nigerian music. I'm proud of the work the artists are putting in. And, well, I just do hope that the love that the artists are showing one another, the fans can show each other love instead of fighting.
Yeah, by the way, Starboy FC fans came for me yesterday. Oh my.
What did
Wow.
What did you do?
Somebody posted Davido snippets and said Davido should forget about music. I went and listened, and it was really good. I liked it. So I don't
Which of
mind. I
the
said,
songs?
this is 2023. Cook with sense. This jam no bad. So 30BG people were supporting me. What they call them?
FC.
FC
Wizkid FC.
came for me. It's okay. It's fine.
You go find trouble.
Don't talk, man.
At least you survived.
Moving on to the next story that is not drama. Yeah. Taylor Swift sets Billboard records. American singer-songwriter Taylor Swift is on another record-setting spree as she has become the first living recording artist to have 7 albums charting in the top 40 of the Billboard 200 at the same time. According to Billboard, Taylor Swift's 7 albums are currently charting for the week of April 1st, and in addition to that feat, her newest album, Midnight, is now ranked 3rd on the chart. Coming in behind Midnight, which peaked at number 1 spot after its October release, is Taylor Swift's 2019 album Lover at number 13, while Folklore and 1989 have landed at 13 and 14 spots respectively. In 22nd place is the 2021 recording of her 2012 record Lover, and her most recent albums Reputation and Evermore currently standing at number 26 and 31. The hitmaker also has 2 albums ranked under the previous 7, with Fearless, Taylor's Version, and Speak Now landing at number 52 and 69. Just so you know, Taylor Swift is the second artist and the first living individual to have 7 albums in the top 40 all at once, with the first being Whitney Houston, who achieved the same level of success following her death in 2012. Omo.
Taylor Swift. Like, she's just winning awards, creating new records. She's doing a whole lot. And it's not easy to have 7 albums in Billboard 200 album chart at the same time. This is a big feat, and I just want to say congratulations to her. She's been putting in the work for a long time. So many times she either gets insulted by other artists or they troll her. And she's been through so much, but she still comes out strong and brave, and she's still breaking boundaries.
Are you talking
That's
about
power.
Kanye West?
Yes, I'm talking about Ye. He gave her the Ye moment
Let's just
so
be
many
sure that
times.
we are talking
Yes,
about you.
I'm talking about him and other people.
I think Taylor Swift's situation, I think is one of those situations whereby you go to church and be grateful and give testimony. I can remember Scooter Brown, who discovered Justin Bieber. Yeah, also managed her. And one thing happened one way or the other. Scooter Brown told her that, you know, all your records, all your masters, one way or the other, you must have signed something. You do not own them.
At all.
So that's totally wrecked Taylor Swift, that all your songs, all your albums are not your property,
A life
but
work.
mine. So what Taylor Swift now decided to do is, you know what? After all the back and forth, lawsuits here and there, she just said, you know what? Just go. I will start afresh again. And that's why she did Folklore. Yeah, I think Folklore, then Midnight. And look at all the madness Folklore is doing right now. Even at the Midnight too, at the IAT Awards, she winning. She even said it during her speech that she cannot believe she can still have a radio hit. That's just a cause for celebration and testimony. And 7 albums. Yeah, even though Scooter Brown, I ain't gets most of the albums.
Yeah.
But the new ones that she has right now, that's just even massive on its own.
Congratulations to her.
Who are our fans?
Ha. See,
I don't even want to go there.
They don't shout.
Because
Exactly.
they're just very quiet. All they just do is stream.
Just bring your album. We got you.
It's the same way with Mariah Carey. She has fans. They just stream. There are people like that. They're just quiet. But when they drop,
The fans go in.
they go.
Yeah, so people who have low-key fans, they should always be grateful because they don't know what the Lord has done for them.
Yeah,
At all.
they don't put inside that conversation
At
of fighting.
all. No
Our one
battles.
is Maoga, drop something.
May we, yeah.
We there for you.
As in. And that ends the entertainment news today. It is now time for Celebrity Birthday Shout-Out. In alphabetical order, Christopher Lambert is 66 today. He's a French-American actor, producer, and novelist who became internationally famous for portraying Tarzan in Greystoke, The Legend of Tarzan, and Lord of the Apes. Other films to his credit include Mortal Kombat, Druid, Absalom, White Material, Ghost Rider, Spirit of Vengeance, Kickboxer, Retaliation, amongst others.
Yes, sir. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday! We also have Ed Skrein, who is 40 today. The English actor, film director, screenwriter, and rapper rose to international success with his music before becoming known as an actor. He's popular for acting in the series Game of Thrones, as well as movies such as Deadpool, The Transporter Refuel, The Bounty Hunting Cyborg Zapan, in Alita Battle Angel, and others. And
You don't think I watch Game of Thrones, though. What did he play?
I
was
can't
trying to
remember. I'm trying to
remember
remember, but I can't. But I remember him in Alita Battle Angel
Yeah.
and the other movies.
Deadpool.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to him.
N'Golo Kante is 32 today. He's a French professional footballer who plays as a central midfielder for Premier League club Chelsea and the France national team. He's considered by many to be one of the world's best midfielders, and he's widely praised for his work rate and defensive intelligence.
Yes.
So this is where I hand over to King OJ.
2% of the world is covered with water. The rest is covered by N'Golo Kante. He's everywhere. And you see, we Chelsea fans, we know that what we are facing right now is because N'Golo Kante has been injured for a while.
Yeah.
That's why we've been suffering all this. That's why people, Arsenal Football Club, they get mouths.
I mean,
It doesn't say N'Golo Kante did.
it's coming back now. We saw
Yeah.
him playing with the
With the younger team, yeah.
younger team, and then his teammates, Mason Mount, and other people.
Yeah, attended to support him.
They were supporting.
Because he has been injured for like more than 6 months.
I saw a clip where a defender kicked him. He now went and retaliated. You know what? Nobody even said anything to him.
Because it's N'Golo Kante.
Yeah, nobody even said. They just let him go.
N'Golo Kante went to score. He goes score. You know how you're supposed to score and be rejoicing? N'Golo Kante just score. Like, are you normal? But we can't wait for him to cook with our new midfielder, Enzo Fernandez. That combination in the midfield. Let's not talk football. Happy
birthday to N'Golo Kante, because if we leave King OJ, we'll not live here today.
We are cooking.
What are
Chelsea
you cooking?
Football
You've been
Club.
cooking since.
No, this.
That's why I went
It's
blue,
good
abi.
that today is top 10 countdown. So, you know, you're 10, number 10 as Chelsea. Anyways,
So we have a special.
Una see said J. Paul don't. Okay, no shaking now.
today is meant for you, bro.
Yeah,
After supporting that.
yeah, no shaking. And a Chelsea fan, no. When they this guys.
No, that year,
with
that
this
year,
guy.
that
We know
year.
already. Anyway, a very, very special birthday shout out to our makeup artist, Ramota Kazim. Ramo, baby. She's such a sweet soul. And hey, Ramota can disturb you for life, but she's a sweetheart. Happy birthday to you. We wish you the very, very best. And we hope you have a great day. And to all the celebrants out there, happy birthday to you. We wish you the very best. And we hope that today marks the beginning of great things in your life.
Jason.
Me.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, on that note, let's check out Rewind, after which we'll be checking out our Woman Crush Wednesday. Stay with us.
Watch this.
Pretty woman right there. All right, we told you we have a guest today. Joining us on the show is Nigerian sensational rapper, singer, and songwriter who sees his music path as a perfect tool of expression. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show, H.
Thank you very much. Hi, everyone.
How do you pronounce that, though?
You pronounce it H.
H.
Yes.
It's
You people and
H
your
and
creative ways.
H.
Yes,
Has
it's
it?
pronounced
How did you
H.
think of the name? Did you just dream?
So, before I was LH, right, from Larry Hoover. But then, like, using LH, the prefix L, yeah, when you, like, it wasn't artist friendly, internet friendly. So when you Google it, you say a matador. You know, it's the prefix from Mexico.
Yeah.
So I decided that I need something, like, unique that as soon as you put that in, like, that will go.
Comes out.
So then, using the figure H, then the TCH. So it's like you are pronouncing half of 8, then TCH to make it H. So
you
See
dey
wahala.
give-
As in your top
you dey
name.
give everybody work.
Too much wahala.
I remember when we were interviewing, about 2 people we've interviewed on the show, we asked them, how did you get your name? They said, we dreamt
Inspiration
of
of God.
Eh, from God. Just-
Why Larry Hoover before?
When I remember, so birth name Larry. So automatically, because I was rapping, yeah, people started calling me that because they needed something tough. I mean, if you Google check
Yeah,
out
Larry
the name
Hoover,
Larry
yeah.
Hoover, you know, so they
Yeah.
needed something tough, but then it was not original for me.
Yeah.
So I needed to like
Yeah,
switch it
okay.
from that to
Animal,
something
big
interesting.
meat, Larry Hoover.
That's
Okay, okay.
You
So
get
now
it.
let's talk about how music, rapping, everything started from you. Let's go back to the inception.
So I mean, basically, like I was brought up in an environment where like music was really like I don't know all over me. I mean, like music, both local and international. Yeah. So in my own house, for example, my dad is listening to some Lagbaja, some Jim Rev, some I don't know Infinity, some like just some Ebenezer Obey, some Barrister. But then outside, yeah, there was this old man that usually like spin. You know, these people that sell all those classic records that time.
Yeah,
Yeah, was playing
turntable.
some Ayla, some I can't remember this. I can't remember that guy's name, that man's name. Kind of the fashion, all those things. So if I was not listening to music in the house, yeah, I was somewhere, somehow when you're outside, you get like so low key. I was just getting interested in music, and the taste of my dad actually helped me in. It wasn't just anyhow music. Yeah, he had like a good taste in like music, so that really like helped me like pick up the whole music thing that I can do it. But then I started rapping
Yeah.
when I heard MI Safe. I heard MI Safe on TV that day. I was like, yo. At
can
that
do
time I was still writing poems and doing that. Yeah, but I heard MI Safe. I was like, this one.
As in,
I'll start
can do
rapping
it.
too.
Really?
I'll start rapping too. And, I mean, yeah, we are.
How is that going for you? Because we know how they say, like people say in Nigeria, rapping.
Yeah,
that's
so
the
I mean now, see, the revolution will still be televised whether you guys like it or
shit.
not. So now, like the whole thing is actually like moving, right? First off, blowing is now relative. So before, like the pressure of blowing is you going mainstream. So that means that you having a banger that is popping in club.
Yep.
But these days, indie artists, hotel artists are having their niche crowds that are doing it. And these days, self, like with the help of like technology, yeah, you'll be in Lagos. This thing, for example, at a point, UK was even like had more listen to stream my music more more than Lagos. So first, what was it called? Away from Lagos, UK, there are even some countries that I see and be like, I don't even know the name of this country and all of that. So now, talking about the rap scene, right?
Yeah.
As much as everybody is still, a lot of people actually, a lot of people are still stuck to the old DBT rap, like the type of rap that MI did, them Tupac and all of that, yeah. But when you actually check it, there are Nigerian rappers that actually like doing things with rap. But you people will not give them the credit.
Which people?
Ladipo is doing good.
Yeah, true.
course.
Black Bones is doing good. There are some other boys. There's Odumodu,
Odumodu
there's
Black, yeah.
there's
Yeah.
Psycho YP. There's a whole lot of artists that are now like doing like infusing like the old Afrovision into it. But
Sounds,
a lot of people will say no, they are not rappers. They are still rapping. So whether you like it or not, it will be televised. It will be televised. Don't worry. So I'm not really like I'm not
Pressured.
Yes,
I
I'm
like
not.
the fact that you talked about the inspiration you had growing up.
Yeah.
You know, surrounded by music, and this is the story. This story is always other artists always have this kind of story where they grow up in the house, they listen to what their fathers are playing, the juju and all that stuff. But when you decided to do music, when you finally decided and said, you know what, I'm doing music, what was it like? What was the reaction of your parents? Did you get the support that you wanted at first?
So I mean, you know the typical parent now. Go to school. You have to go to school. So I mean, my dad was not. My dad is a bad guy, so it was not like really. It was not really like he didn't really have a problem, right? But then, of course, you have to go to school. It was my mom that was like, you have to go to school. But I mean, at a point, right, as a child, you will prove to your parents that you know what you are doing, quote unquote. So far you are doing what you are doing, okay, you can, because I can remember first proper studio session was my mom that gave me the money.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
My first ever studio session was my mom that gave me money. Nice. But then it was around like maybe 300 and she already like gauged like, okay, he's not doing bad in school. Oh yeah, go on.
So you have to be doing well.
Like fruit of labor.
So
Yeah,
just to follow up on that question, so we have situations in America, for instance, when they know as a child that this is what you want to do.
Yes, sir.
Right? You have Kanye West, for instance. He went to school. He studied music. Did all that. Even Fela went to school and studied music at some point. So we have situations here where parents will say, go and study. What did you study, by the way?
English and International Relations.
Yeah. So do you think that if you had the opportunity to study music and do all that, would you have done that differently?
I don't know. I don't have any regrets because I feel like, so away from like existing as an artist here, I like existing in other things too. Because at the point in your life, the whole artistry will end, like really end. What else do you have? So I feel like if I had like studied music, right, I would just be existing in that world, and which I don't think that's my own kind of personality. Okay. So I like the fact that they made me actually still function in other space here, and I was still able to find like music. I was still going to find it regardless. Yeah. So I mean, I don't have any regrets about that.
Okay, so we've seen so many artists, rappers, musicians come out to do things, and people compare them to other people, saying they sound like this person or that person. Have you at any point in time gotten any remarks like you sound like someone or you copied someone? And if not, who are your musical influences? Who influences your rap, your style, everything?
Yeah. So, I mean, if you're saying those that influence my rap, Emma Abaga, big shout out. J. Cole, Lagbaja, Brimo. And why I feel like all these people actually like, why they influence me is because they pay so much attention to the substance that they give out. Me, for example, sometimes I actually like just pinch myself and say, bro, you talk too much. I released the whole catalog like of music, right? It's an EP called Ceiling Conversations, just from the name alone. Ceiling Conversations, just from the name alone. You can check that out, right? It was just relatable stories. When you listen to it, right? If you don't cry, the emotion will shall build for your body. And that's like the kind of music they're actually doing. I have to like pinch myself sometimes, like do some other stuff, yeah. So now like I'm influenced by these people because when you check them to, out of like maybe 70% or 100% of their catalog, right? 70% or 60% out of it is speaking like, is giving you something like substantial away from like, so those are influence me, and that's the path that I feel like I want to actually like walk in. Okay. But you still hear me sing about, you don't get it twisted.
We still have rapper, singer, and songwriter in the building, H, and we're having fun talking to him, talking about his journey so far. That video is amazing.
Thank you very much.
What's the plan when it comes out? I mean, I know say when I don't put so many things in place. So what's the plan? I
mean, radio, we did our radio this thing for the song already. So I mean, now that the visual is out for it, we're trying to like go to TV. Big shout out to TVC for having us. Esplash. I mean, you guys have actually opened the door already for other TV interviews. So I mean, we follow up with this.
We do it here. We're the best.
Yeah.
That's how we
Shout out to you guys.
That's how we do.
What is Mario?
Mario. Mario the game now. Mario
The girl they use to play.
No, you don't use me play. So
Now you don't use and play.
I mean, it depends on how you want to use it. So like Mario, you can use the song as a pickup line. You can use the song as a lover boy. So it depends on whatever you actually want to, whatever angle you're coming from, right? Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so what should we expect from H? Now the video is out.
Yeah.
I'm sure you have other projects in the work.
Yep.
What should we expect from you? What are
So
your
I have
fans
like
expecting?
I have 4 projects out already, body of work out already. Yeah, bro. So my 5th one will be dropping this year. So like this is like a lead single, like off it. And this time around, it won't be anything too serious. It will be like a bit of seriousness and a bit of unseriousness, quote unquote. So that will be dropping later this year. I mean, after Mario, there's a possibility
Super
that
Mario.
we would actually like. there's a possibility that we drop another like single. Then after the single, we go to the project.
So I want to ask you a question which a lot of artists have been talking about. I mean, we had Benson come talk about it. We've had Black Bones. A lot of people, even Ruga, it caused chaos recently. I'm talking about promotion of music.
Yeah.
You know, where they have this farm. They said there's a farm where they pay for it, and it affects the new artists. It affects people, new guys coming on the scene.
Yeah.
I mean, for instance, I saw today that they were talking about TikTok. So TikTok used to be organic.
Yeah.
Now they
They
said
pay
there
for
is
it.
actual payment for it. So
Yes, sir.
how does that affect the market right now
pushing
for
your
you
My
guys?
bro, it affects a lot. I won't even lie about it because when you actually sit down with a proper music executive, right, that's trying to like, that knows the game, right? If you hear the budgets that they are talking about,
That's just go. They say
it's
spare
just
parts.
the-
Yeah, said he spent.
You get your
He spent
five.
how
That's
much?
what you're supposed to.
It's the grace of God that will actually take you there. And another thing is that like it really takes people that probably believe in like an upcoming act to want to do something for you. And I understand how things work. So for example, when a Wizkid song comes out, for example, and AOP will spin it normally because the AOP is driving traffic to his show because like people want to listen. But then if you're an upcoming artist, they know that is the only way they can actually make money some way, somehow. As soon as you blow, they don't have any leverage on you anymore. So the upcoming is the market for everybody. And now the market is now getting even wider and wider and wider.
Yes,
Before,
of course.
it probably used to be just do radio and do TV and do couple DJs, then you're okay. Now you do influencer, you do playlisting, you do, bro.
for the-
It's not being so. It's not being at all.
Don't
It's
you
not
worry.
being-
Wish you the very best
Yeah, thank you
in
very
your
much.
music career. And thank you so much for coming on the show.
Thank you very much for
All
having me.
right.
Should have
But
used
you know,
that
say,
Jay-Z.
rap go fit.
Good job, boo.
Okay, yeah. Well, ladies
No, you
and
go
gentlemen.
fit you, OJ.
Think about it.
Yes, it's now time when we
Orange
check out.
Juice, the album.
Yeah.
Okay, it's now time when we check out what's popping on social media. Let's just go
It's
straight.
just that you go to compete with MI for height.
I bet this one intro can't be like rap. I don't understand. Be like rap battle.
J4, the battle line.
Oh, yeah, give your own. Now rap battle 1-0.
Okay, okay, no, nice one.
You
Let's
say
start.
that short white boy.
What?
Okay.
Am I safe?
Okay, right here, there's a WhatsApp conversation. And this one says, I started generating feelings for you. And
Of that generation.
Yes. So.
bad guy say, guy.
Off farm.
Off that gen. Not
Off
the
farm, off farm.
Wait till they worry you. Nah,
So-
nah. I thought we were.
So this is the energy I like. Yes. If you don't want them to generate feelings or have feelings,
just state
they
it.
should tell you quickly, and you should off it. Give the light.
Una the off gen.
Yes, may they off farm, may not to take because at the end of the day, at the end of the day, that's when you guys will start telling the ladies that you were leading me on, but now
No,
they don't say off farm.
we don't roll that way.
They say off farm.
A steady_lady says the professor asked this whitey girl a question and she replied, I haven't been paying attention. Can you ask someone else, please? And he said, okay, I did see things.
What?
Yeah, you know this young Gen Z, like.
Hey,
Hey.
But that's what it is now.
it's not what it is.
I haven't been paying attention.
This is
Sorry,
not right.
But that's how it's supposed to be.
but you are in class. Why are you not paying attention?
Okay, I'm sorry, I got carried away. I have issues.
Carried
that-
away by what?
Like I have other issues.
Then why you come class?
But I had to come. But that's how it's supposed to be.
No.
Outside.
It is what it is. Abi.
Yeah, you know I'm foreign, so I don't.
It's not our
I bet.
culture.
I don't
They
roll
don't
this
give you
way.
slap.
No go try for Unilag or Ibadan polio.
You're afraid because
At Alex_house of 308 says, at the suspected thief's funeral, I was invited to sing. Now that I've been discharged from the hospital, I realized it wasn't a good idea to start with. Oleku.
Wow.
Yeah, that's very be
Wow.
sensitive to times.
Yeah.
my own is, how do they sit down and think of this thing?
Be sensitive.
Oh, yeah, cool. Wow.
This next one, as CP_source says, once played FIFA online with a guy from Japan, and he beat me 11-1. My guy, are you normal? And he asked which country am I from, and I said Swaziland. Couldn't let my country down like that.
Meanwhile, he's South African.
That's out too.
This is what I call defend the honor of
your
country.
nation.
Yes, of course.
He upheld the pledge.
Yeah.
So the guy will go back to Japanese people and say,
I say,
I
"Oh,
beat
I
someone
beat-
from one
I beat one of
Swaziland."
your- yeah.
Eh.
Yeah, that's very smart of you, by the way.
I know what I was saying when they will ask me my own. Now Ghana.
Hey, so that you put them in the
Now
dragon.
Ghana go collect. They don't they drag us since. They'll collect.
This is a
That's
WhatsApp
it.
conversation, landlord and tenants most deaf. And the landlord put one smiley. My guy put two. Landlord put three angry face smiley.
Who for?
My guy put four. Landlord put five.
I like this game.
Everybody's angry.
I like this game.
So as
Yes.
landlord the vex, tenant said the vex, like, guy,
All of us, they
the
vex.
country is not looking. Yeah.
Quick question. Is it good to be friends with your landlord?
No,
Wahala.
no. I am one, and I
Wahala.
tell you, it's not good to be friends with your tenants. Even the other way around. This one says, I beg, Una, when they send voice notes once 31st reach, I no go fit pause the video music, listen to your voice note to VNO, so be warned.
So,
J. Paul has started drama online already because of the video's project that's dropping soon.
You'll be all right. Because
this-
I don't even know, right? Sorry, right now, Davido can do nothing wrong.
At
Whether
all.
whether the song is bad or not,
Because they don't miss
it will stream. People will stream it. So
Of course.
hopefully, I mean, from what I've heard, if that song is on the album, then it's good. It's actually
OBO, badass.
I mean, so other songs have leaked, right?
yes.
What?
Yes, I was shocked. I was shocked. Like, it was trending on Twitter.
Oh,
It was everywhere. And people are like, how did they even get this?
Come on, man.
How?
Maybe they're not on the album. That's why I said.
But talking about the own voice note thing, I don't know why WhatsApp enabled voice note on status. Like, that thing is annoying.
on status.
Yes.
I've not seen that thing.
I've
no.
I
not
have
seen
seen it. I used to skip.
Is it for a particular phone?
Maybe
No.
it's just for Android people.
He uses Android, excuse me, and he has not seen it. J-Paul, 1 year, say, I will pull your ear. Your only pot and your Tony are not here.
Before we start Android and iOS
As
war.
in,
This next one says, I post my boyfriend, you say send. I don't understand that memes, because me don't really understand though. Like,
you didn't tie.
say you, or
He
you want
dey
this
tie.
person boyfriend brag me. Eh? Cynthia, stop it.
Bro,
Stop it. Don't be like that.
picture with somebody day before yesterday. Now, person come they send them to me. Say, we see this picture, person post, and she come they write some kind of things like love.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, now you come meet me, let's take picture.
Ah.
Ha,
What's the rope, eh?
ha.
Are you sure? Okay.
I
They
no
don't
go- I
rope
no
you.
go take picture again.
Let's drop this last one. This one says, I'm going to sleep. Then your guy will ask, or the next person will ask, sleep? Why? Are you tired? And my guy replied, no, there's a new dream in 3D and I want to watch it
I'll
because
start trying this, yeah.
I'm going to sleep. What is the, are you asleep?
The
Why?
funny thing is, Nigerians, when they ask questions,
Yeah.
they see you, they ask, are you at home?
No, now,
Are
there's
you
a
eating?
particular- yeah.
Are you sleeping? Or did you just wake up? No.
Very annoying.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's all for now on social media.
Hi, beautiful people. Welcome back. We just wrapped up the first hour, just getting started with the second. And as you can see, Big P is in the building. We have King OJ, Orange Juice, and my humble self, Lady Cat, have real hotness. So now let's kick things off with a Chew It Off segment. Right about now, one of us is about to go on what's getting him to flip out. Because me, I'm good, oh.
So I have a problem with J-Paul.
Wow, wow.
Because since we started this show, okay.
They don't, they wait. See them.
When I like
They don't increase volume.
They like violence. People like violence.
People of war.
Mo do small fight.
No, we have to. Don't worry.
Not be
we'll go
today,
round.
they're going to expect.
And it go create. It go make the rating of the show mad.
Before.
Fight,
Yeah.
fight.
But not today.
But
But the thing is that we have to let our bosses know.
So that we
No,
know
me, I
stage.
won't fight Onipot. So I'm going to follow her the drag. You understand?
Drag waiting.
No, you know, say when they fight, you go.
When you want a drag now?
Nah, only part now, yeah, I do.
I'll cut this clip and send to her, don't worry.
What do I want to rant about?
Wow.
So over the weekend on Monday, I talked about I went visiting my auntie, and on this thing, they political and I know they like politics. So it's crazy how, during election time, people, at least you fake it that you grade the road and do things.
True.
Just make sure so that people will vote. So this particular area, the road has been like that since. So let me just take a conversation like this. Dear people, una no say not be the president be una problem at times. It's not the governor. There's somebody representing that your area in the House of Reps. The House of Reps, and
There's House of Reps.
there's a local government
Yep.
chairman.
There's local government.
There's a councillor.
Councillor.
I don't know what they do in the hierarchy. So is it that you people don't call those people to order, or those people actually don't stay?
They don't even know
They
who
even
they
see them
are.
on
They don't know who they are, or maybe all those people they don't even stay in that
The area.
area. Because I cannot imagine how this road will be bad, and there's somebody representing this area.
So I think finish your gist.
So is it that you people don't even do landlord association meeting that you say this road is bad though?
Yeah.
Let's carry ourselves and march to the councillor or the local government chairman house or the whoever is even representing that area. So I just think it's just a crazy situation. I saw the road, like this road has been like that since I know about that road. And I get it that when it's election timing, some people they always do how you they call it Ojo Aye. Is that what it
Yes.
means? That they will just fill the road so that you will vote them back in. I think it's high time we start calling all those people
Out.
to order. Call them to order. It's not everything that is the president, the governor. The person they when they represent your area, call that person out, drag that person. Doesn't really make sense, man.
So when I was
Doesn't
in
really make sense.
secondary school, I think there used to be a show that people used to call in to report all those things.
I think they should do that thing again.
And then back then, when you hear something is wrong, either transformer or something, those things were done. But these days, everyone is lackadaisical. Like, there's this place in my area. The one estate road, they don't want to fix it because they're saying it's federal road. But when you need votes, you will not say they are living in the federal place. They should not vote for you.
So I
Everywhere is
even
terrible.
understand all those ones, but the corrupt streets when no lead to road, just normal streets.
So let me tell you,
Bad.
this is the beginning of Gowon Estate. This is Egbeda Market. They now fix the road to that junction. The rest is now, it's not like you're moving from one country to another. Terrible.
This is why education is really important. Because when you have the right education and you know what you're supposed to do, you won't be lacking in certain things. So
all.
we go to places like VI, Lekki, you go to some places, Ikoyi, and you see that they are developed in
Yeah.
certain ways. They have street lights, they have all that stuff.
So let me change that for the person when they there now.
It's because the people living there know what is supposed to be. So they make sure that they put what they call fire
Yes.
on the people. If you don't do it, they will
Because I know your house.
Yes.
Of course.
They know the people that are in charge of this area. There are some places that you don't even know your councillor, you don't know your... Okay, for instance, when you have light issue.
You're shouting the president.
There's light issue in your
Governor.
area. There's transformer don't blow or something.
You're calling the
People will
governor.
be sitting there in their house, waiting for NEPA people or to come and fix
and
the
meet
lights.
them, yes.
Meanwhile, you're supposed to go find out from your area
Who's in
chief,
charge,
your
yeah.
councillor, and all that, and what is going on. So it only takes one person that will now say, you know what, let me stand up and go and do it. And then when you do it, you feel like, now you be oversabi. But
yeah, that was
naturally,
empty.
True.
that's what you're supposed to do. Ask questions. In fact, we're supposed to have situations where you ask for people in power are supposed to give a rundown of their activities. Maybe your first 100 days in office,
Yes.
all that stuff. We're supposed to be following up on that. But everybody just wants to mind their business. We have a problem in Nigeria. It's called the mind your business syndrome. You know, concern me. You know,
Thank God
affect me.
say
So
I go on my gen.
And
I know
then
people they drive cars, so which one
Yeah.
concern me with the road?
And then this follow-up thing that you're talking about of their days in office, most times we only see the president and the governors do it. But I feel like it's high time we start getting that from people in the Senate, the House of Assembly, the House of Reps. What are you representing? What are you assembling? Let's know what you're doing, what you're achieving.
Do we even know the laws that are being made in the House of Reps?
Exactly.
Do we know the bills that are being passed? We don't know. These things are supposed to be televised and we watch it. I mean, they televise some of them. We're supposed to pay attention to these things, know what's happening before they sell us one day. You don't know that they've sold your land.
Just the same way people woke up and found out that, oh, now you have to pay traffic ticket. And like, when? But it has been on for a long time.
So, dear people, I think it's high time we'll call whoever is in charge of one's area, the council or the local government chairman, call them to order. Not everything be president or governor. And you too, you have won the election from the area. You have now packed to the islands. You are not doing well.
So in case you missed it, here's what we talked about in today's news. We told you that Wizkid and Thames win 2023 iHeart Radio Award.
Yeah, massive congratulations to them. And of course, we talked about this one. Taylor Swift sets Billboard record. And of course, she just stays winning.
Knuckle. Yeah.
I realized that OJ has a beans to his rice.
Yes, he does, though.
Yeah.
He has always had.
I was just waiting for you to go back that line.
Yeah.
Rubbish.
I'm
He
happy
has
for you,
water
bro.
to his Gary.
I have a fan in the studio, by the way, but...
Is she a fan? She water to your Gary. The
Ew.
beans to your rice.
Ew.
She's from my side of town. Hint.
So guys, answer the question on Instagram.
She's not
Let's
Rihanna,
know.
by the way. So.
No, she's not. He has left Robin, don't worry.
Yeah.
Anyway, before we tell you the #1 song for this week, let's take you through a recap of the countdown. At number 10, we told you we had Omale with So-So.
And of course, number 9, we had Burner Boy with Common Person.
And at number 8, we had Shade Vibes with Chance. Naham.
At number 7, we had Ashake with Yoga.
And of course, number 6, we had Ruga with Ashiwaju.
And at number 5, we had the heavyweights Benson, Kiss Daniel, and Shade Vibes with Gwagwalada.
At number 4, Rema went on a holiday.
Wow. And of course, number 3, we reached Till I Die in the Name of the Lord. We had Kiss
Amen.
And at number 2, we had Spyro featuring Tiwa Savage with Who's Your Guy
The Lord
remix.
Jesus Christ is my guy.
We know your guy. We're looking at your guy. Don't worry. Anyway, our #1 song for this week and the second week in a row is credited to Ira Star. And this one is for all the savvy girls and boys out there. This